Baba Buhari has failed Nigerians. Former Minister Dalong blast President. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Dalong, who said this in a post on his Facebook page on Sunday, lamented that the president is sharing power with Northwest bandit leader BELLO TURJI and his terrorists with his failure to tackle insecurity. Former Minister of Youth and Sports Solomon Dalong has lashed out at President Muhammadu Buhari, calling him a failure. His outburst came as a result of Buhari's inability to end insecurity in the country. Dalong, who said this in a post on his Facebook page on Sunday, lamented that the president is sharing power with Northwest bandit leader BELLO TURJI and his terrorists with his failure to tackle insecurity. The former minister, who noted that he has joined other Nigerians to campaign for the ruling All Progressive Congress APC and President Buhari out of his disenchantment with the manner the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan was handling the security problems in the country then. He noted that he met with the former president and offered his advice on how he can tackle the growing insecurity then, but his advice was rejected. Under President Goodluck Jonathan, there was human carnage on the plateau, bombing of worship places, government, corporate and international offices, killings, maimings, beheading and abduction of women and schoolgirls in the northeast of Nigeria. The response of Jonathan's government to these atrocities was lackadaisical and most times irresponsible, as expected of the government. I championed change political crusade against the government after meeting President Jonathan severally and offered advice and possible solutions, which was not only rejected, but I was considered an enemy of the state with multiple attempts on my life. But Dalong, who claimed he became a pariah in the Christian community because of his involvement in the campaign against the administration of President Jonathan, said though Buhari has recorded some feats in the area of infrastructural development, he has failed in his promise of securing the lives and property of Nigerians, one of the key platforms on which he was elected. He said President Muhammadu Buhari is a great Nigerian who meant well for the country and has integrity. I love him with a passion, but integrity alone is not enough in these circumstances. In truth, Baba Buhari has failed Nigerians and disappointed many, including me. President Buhari has done well in infrastructural development, but under his watch, banditry and terrorism flourish with impunity. Yet he is a general, former head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Why will the president share sovereign power with BELLO TURJI and ISWAP? You must listen to the voice of reason, rejig the security architecture, defeat terrorism before leaving office. Otherwise, we as supporters will lack the moral high ground to defend integrity. This was my last advice to President Muhammadu Buhari on 3rd of March 2020. I have not been able to have audience with him despite repeated requests since then. I will not relent in speaking against injustice and insecurity, because if up till now I'm speaking to please people, then I am not worthy of being an apostle of Christ. Okay. Still, PMB is the best. I did a commendable job on the security issue. I don't think these people are in Nigeria. I think you are in Somalia or maybe Iraq or Iran, or maybe you are in the moon, or you are actually in another planet. What did we gain during your time as a sports minister? I beg, go and sit down. PMB try pass you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? President Buhari failed without looking back. He scored F9 in governance. Imagine the poor price of gas, and has brought serious inflation in places. Oh my God, this administration is just like a cursed one. Okay. Sincerely, I have not heard about Dalong for a very long time. This Dalong is just a hypocrite. He's only there for his stomach and selfish interest. Dalong was part of the failure of this administration. So when you claim the president has failed, it means you have also failed. If Dalong were to be made a minister for the second time, he wouldn't have been saying this. But I must commend him for boldly telling the president that he has failed, even though I strongly believe it, because he has become politically irrelevant. Okay. In Nigeria here, sometimes we don't even know when people are saying the truth, because the way they come out and say these things, as in people come out and say, Is it not because you want to collect something? People come out and sound, and sound that way, and you're like, did this person tell you? Now you and follow go ask for whatever appointment you're accusing them of, wanting to have. Buhari was born in Agadas, Niger Republic by his parents. He was an illegal immigrant from Sahel until his father secured a meal guard in the palace of Sagdin Dora. His infrastructure development was seen in Niger Republic, where he built refinery, the depot, reservoir and oil pipeline. He also built a dual carriage road and railway to his hometown of Niger Republic. He is a self-start presidency of Agro Lunatics in Natural Rock. Sincerely, we wish there are evidences to back up your claim. Well, if there's anything I must say, I must commend this man for coming out to say, in Jonathan time he came out and also said it is not what is going on, it's not right, and now he's also coming out to say this is actually not right. Hopefully the government listen. The thing is, we have a lot of people giving out ideas to the government, so I don't think the government should be liking ideas. I think the government should be concerned on picking the one that would that is going to be effective. And I don't see them doing that anytime soon. I don't see that doing that. I feel the government has a lot of people who are going to give them ideas and quantum. But the thing is, how are they going to be taking the ideas? They should be able to decipher or discern which of the ideas they're going to put into use. Hopefully, just hopefully, they take this advice and, one of them clicks and one of them clicks and becomes a solution to problem, both security wise and otherwise. Okay, that's the reason kidnapping us. Okay, he's the same Niger Republic one that captured your hero like a rat in Kenya and brought him to Nigeria, and he's currently in DSS University. Can you people just stop? Kai, the kind of it's kind of very irritating that even though we are in the place where on social media, let me just use social media as an example, people don't know themselves, but the fact that they just see some certain names, okay, you can now tell that, oh, this person must be from the north, this person might be, you just second guess, and before you know it, you start attacking the person. To me, it is very wrong. I've said it before, without unity, there is nothing we can do. We cannot even stop our insecurity. Our insecurity is going to stop when we stop treating our region, how am I going to put it now? Treating people differently. We treat laws differently. And it's not. If there is killing, you can forgive. But if in the south, if there is killing, you carry out the law. So it is going to happen when there is equity, fairness, and justice, as well as equity, fairness, and justice, as well as what's it called? Yes, equity, fairness, and justice. Okay, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.